Are we on? I can see. I can kind of see me. So I assume some of you can see me. Yeah. Okay. Okay. It's fine. Hello. The fuck? I have no idea what the fuck just happened. Seriously, I don't know what's going on. Weird. 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 Where the hell was I? I'm totally lost now. Oh my god. I was talking about Star Wars spin-offs. I think that was part of my preparation for today. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, let's move on with the stories. I'll donate money so that the website can handle the awesomeness that is the hoodies. Good stuff. Good stuff. We obviously need to buy new internet. Support us, or I'll just keep making the screen crash constantly. Yes, it's back on. It's back on. Okay. Drama stories for today, which is awesome. It's also my anniversary today, so I am going to be leaving at some point to spend time with my lovely wife-to-be. It is our anniversary, which, of course, as any man knows, when it's anniversary time, it means it's going to cost you money. Like, women, not to generalize, because there are some women out there who pay for themselves, but most women see anniversaries as them getting taken out to celebrate your relationship. It's your relationship, so I should get taken out, right? Right? I don't get it. I'm like, maybe you could take me out. She looks at me like, what? You fucking stupid. It's our anniversary. You take me out. Oh, okay. I see. Guys like the deal. Okay. We got various drama stories here. One was even sent in on a Word document. You guys are getting a little bit professional with these drama stories, I've got to say. But the Word document one is really long. I'm not really one of drama either, but it's a good story. I did read it, so you know who you are who did that, and it's a wonderful read. I did enjoy it. So, let's start with the drama stories. I'm picking today. I have 3 choice ones, and of course the very long one, but I don't think I will have time for the long one. I really don't. So let's begin today's drama stories for Friday. Hello, Preacher. I'm a big fan of yours, and during my time in WoW, I've experienced dramas from nerd-raging kids in a guild to mad guild masters. I have all the power. I can access the guild bank. Yeah. But this story is probably the one I think is the most memorable to me. Well, let's hope it is memorable then. I have changed the names already, but if you wish to change them to something you read in the chat, be my guest. Why, thank you for allowing me that convenience. So nice of you to do that. I am going to do that anyway. But still, I thank you. I played since midway through TBC. Nice. And been through about 4 different guilds, and this one was my 5th. Jesus, guild hopper alert. JK. It was a perfect place. Oh, so it seemed. I had been there for about 9 months. About the term of a pregnancy, eh? Says it all. And I built a steady relationship with guild members and a particular strong friendship with the co-GM. Ass licker. Particular from fond friendship. Why can't I say fond friendship? 2 F's too much, okay? If there's 2 F's in your story, I can't read it. It's just too much effort. If you are going to have more than 1 F, you know, you should think twice about doing that to me. It's I can't read. Who is a Chelsea fan just like me. Isn't soccer interesting? We often shared jokes together about how the team was doing. Isn't that team kicking the ball very well? Yes, they are. I liked the way they put the ball in the back of the other team's net. That was incredible. Oh, I'm gripped. What a great story. I'm joking, but I hate soccer/football. That's why I call it soccer. It really annoys football fans. Yes, it does. So if you are not a fan of soccer, start calling it soccer and watch the rage and then go, you guys are real nerds. I also had popcorn boxers. What? Oh, is his name Popcorn Strippers? Oh, that's what you changed the name to. You changed the name to Popcorn Strippers? Okay. I just read that. I was like, what? Okay, who is going to be? I think just because he's joined the chat, Chair XFM, who will now be called Chair FM, you are now the wonderful star in our little tale. I do mean Chair XFM, but I will be calling you Chair FM because Chair XFM is like 2 words, and I just like that, and it's my decision. Okay, good. So the co-GM is called Chair FM, who is a Chelsea fan because he enjoys soccer. He's that kind of guy. Well done, Chair FM, for being interested in a sport that's really generic and boring. Yeah. In my opinion. I also had him on Real ID. Things were going well. We were raiding and making decent progress through the Mogulshan vaults. We were a semi-casual raiding guild. How many different terms for raiding guilds are there? I kind of think this is going the way of pop music, where there's like mainstream emo, new metal with a U, because it's that fucking cool. Thrash metal, death metal. What's the other one? Scene? Was Scene the other one? It's like, everything is getting like, we've got like hardcore guilds, semi-hardcore guilds, casual guilds, semi-hardcore casual guilds, semi-hardcore casual, but slightly off on the weekends kind of guilds, you know? And we're just kind of making our own name up to describe ourselves because we're unique. We're unique. You're just a raid guild, really. You're just a raid guild. There's no need for too much casual, strong, hardcore, you know, friendly PV. Oh, friendly. Oh, community driven. Social. Oh, we're a social guild. Really? So you're all out at parties and stuff every night? You fucking kick-ass gangsters. We were a semi-casual raiding guild. Semi-casual, which means sometimes he's casual, you know, he's got his shorts and stuff on. Sometimes he's wearing a suit. Semi-cash, you know. Jeans. Jeans is very semi-casual. It was raid night. I logged into my account, or at least tried to, as it came up as my password being incorrect. I checked over and over again, but I still cannot log in. So I send a message to the GM on Facebook. The only other way of contacting other members of the WoW community is, of course, via the good book, the Facebook. That's where you need to be. Telling him I cannot make the raid. He says it's fine and hopes I get my account back soon. Good guy GM. Loses a raider. Doesn't give a shit. What a guy. That is semi-casual. I bet he was wearing jeans. Probably a tweed jacket with leather arm patches. Yeah. 3 days later, I receive an email from... I forgot your name. What was it? Chair FM. Chair FM. I receive an email from Chair FM, which told me some shocking information. I am shocked and stunned. That he was the one. He was the evil mastermind. He told me he changed my password and then began ranting at me using profanity and other things I cannot say. He's like the evil one, isn't he? He's like, I have hacked your account. Chair FM has struck again. Take that. Oh, Chair FM, you evil bastard. Why would you hack your friend's account? So mean. And then you use profanity? Not around here. We're a clean show, people. We're a clean show. We like to keep it at least 18s, okay? We don't go past that. We're not illegal. Then 2 days later, so now 5 days in total, I received a second email from Chair FM. Look at you, your emails. Have you not got Facebook? Get Facebook, dude. Email? Get over it. Telling me my password and that if I reported him, he would change it again. What, he's trying to blackmail you? What is this? Like he's keeping it prisoner with his twiddly little fingers. Oh, Chair FM, what are you like? Chair FM. And if you tell anyone of my evil deeds. I logged back into WoW and made a decision which I now regret very much. I did not report him. You sucker. You got blackmailed over your WoW account? Jesus. I would have logged in, changed my password, and just gone, you fucking idiot, and just reported you. Sent you. I saw Swifty's video today of the guy who hacked his Skype account. Did you see this video? Where the guy added himself as a friend on Swifty's account and then said, I'm sorry I hacked your account. Can we be friends? I was like, what? No, you just hacked my fucking account, you asshole. Get lost. Not because of the threat he made, but rather because he was not only one of the core guild members, but because he was also a very good raider and usually made all the conversations and discussions in G-Chat. I decided to leave it be for the good of the guild. This isn't corporate espionage. You know, he's not going to bring down Wall Street. You know, You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Later that week, we raided again. The Guildmaster called me onto TeamSpeak. He said it was a very important matter. Come to TeamSpeak. As the Guildmaster, I request your presence upon TeamSpeak. I log into the officers' chat. This is becoming quite a regular thing, isn't it? Like a private chat room for the officers. Yeah. There's something so important going on in that conversation that nobody else can know. Because this is World of Warcraft. And everything officers say is super, super serial. We need our own private TeamSpeak chat. For our semi-casual raiding guild. I don't be like, what are you doing? I was an officer. And Chair FM was there too. The GM begins to speak and tells me that I have been accused of threats against Chair FM. He tells me that Chair FM not only said I had threatened to hack his account, but that I had also made threats against him and his wife. At this point, the chat went silent. Really? Really? I don't know exactly what my immediate response would be, is if I was in a TeamSpeak chat where suddenly I'm being accused of threatening someone's wife. I'd be like, huh. This is really weird. I'm gonna go. Let's leave the wives out of this, as Rabbit Biscuit says. Hey! This is wow. Let's leave the wives out of this, okay? No mothers, no wives, because this is too fucking serious for the semi-casual raiding guild, okay? Back the fuck off. Back the shit off, okay? No wives, no kids. This is between me and you, man. This is between me and you. This is between us and our virtual characters, alright? Oh, what are we up to? Attack his account, threat against him and his wife. At this point, the chat went silent, and after taking a moment to think about what had been said, very wise decision. When put in an awkward situation, do not feel like your back is against the wall. Think about how you can grow the largest penis in history, then tell me how you did it, and then begin to butt-fuck everybody around you. That's what you do in those situations. You go, someone's gonna get raped. Yes, they are. I flipped my lid. I don't think you flipped your lid. We call it something different at Preach Gaming. We don't say things like we flipped our lid, and perhaps the chat can enlighten me as to what we do in these situations. What do? We do not... One does not simply flip one's lid. One simply loses his shit. That's right. You lose your fucking shit! You've just been accused of butt-fucking everyone in the room. No, wait, that was me. You've been accused of threatening someone's wife. You lose your shit. Yes, you do. Remember, shine that big penis up because somebody's about to get brutalized. I'm telling you. I lost my shit. Allow me to edit there. I rolled up my sleeves. Whoa! Whoa! Let us join. Let us join this tale. I can picture you at the screen with the headset on. Oh, I can. Oh, just look at this. I'm fucking so animated today. It's unbelievable. Stay there, microphone. And then you pull it out, don't you? It's like Judge Dredd. You know the Judge Dredd with Stallone? When his fucking mic flips down, you know it's about to go on. Shit's about to get fucking serious. Okay. I rolled up my sleeves and began giving, while ranting, nothing wrong with a good rant, my story towards the Guildmaster. After I cooled down, the GM began asking questions. Oh, I like this GM. He's like taking information from here, and trying to pick out what's true. What's true in this story? Very good GM. And after that, I got frustrated and left the chat and logged off. Damn you for doing that! That's mistake number 2. You make everybody else leave, including everybody else on TeamSpeak who's not in the channel. Everybody should leave around you when you lose your shit. You may have in fact flipped your lid and did not push it to losing your shit. When you lose your shit, I want fucking tumbleweeds. That's what I expect. I want everybody to have logged off TeamSpeak and hopefully stuck something in their ear so they never have to feel the wrath of you again. That's what losing your shit's all about. Fuck that. I ain't quitting. I ain't logging out. I ain't running away. No way. The next day I logged to see if anything had happened. I'm sure you were scouring some forums. Who does that? Who starts some shit and then checks the forums anonymously? Or tries to... I know a guy who used to log into the forum really quick and then immediately log out after he checked his thread. Just so his name wouldn't appear at the bottom of the website. You know, because like on some forums, It's like, it says you're online, so you go, I've started some drama, I need to see what the hell has happened, right? So he goes, log in! No updates! Log out as fast as possible! And then he notices like, oh no! What if somebody saw that I was checking my own post? I know you all do it with your guild applications as well. Especially ones who have public applications. You like, post your application, then immediately log out and spend the rest of the day F5ing the crap out of that screen, don't you? Like, I'm going to play it cash. They can't see I'm online. They can't see that shit. But then you get really, really paranoid because it then says there's one guest online. And then you start to think, what if they think I'm that guest? Do they know I'm that? Can they check my IP? Do they know I'm that guest? Do they know I'm that guest? Like panic stricken. I had been kicked from the guild. Didn't lose your shit enough. That's what happened there. I whispered the GM asking why. He told me that not only had I been kicked, but Chair FM had been kicked as well. Ah, I like your GM. Your GM is like, whoa, this is a drama situation. What is the easiest way for me to resolve this drama situation? Let me just consult my book of not giving a shit. Oh, page 1. Just kick everybody involved. All right then. Nope. Look at that. All the drama went away. So awesome. You should have put you on ignore as well. I'm not saying you did anything wrong, by the way. I'm just saying a GM who rolls that way is okay in my fucking book. He's like, wow, you're whining like a bitch. You're telling me someone's threatening your wife. This is going backwards and forwards. There's people shouting at me in TeamSpeak. I've just finished work, bro. I'm just kicking everybody. I'm just kicking absolutely everybody. I whispered Chair FM and he said that what had happened was all my fault, so I flipped my lid again. I'm not going to say you lost your shit because I don't believe you did. And I started shouting profanity at him while shouting at my screen. Holy shit, dude, you may have lost your shit IRL. Don't do that. It's entertainment at the end of the day, right? It's not fair, it's wrong. You just got accused of threatening someone's wife, but at the end of the day, it's all in the screen, alright? It's all in the interweb superhighway. You ain't going to jail for this shit. Don't get RL angry. In fact, start trolling him immensely. After 2 weeks, I get a whisper from the GM. He said that Chair FM had quit WoW. Result. That actually says that in brackets, in caps, 2 exclamation marks. And that since we both left the raiding in the guild had fell apart. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Like, it's just like the worst situation ever. And people have left due to the negative atmosphere and apparently people arguing over who they believed. Don't people love a good drama story? Hell, I know people love a good drama story because there's over 200 of you here right now to listen to some drama stories. Oh yeah. You guys love it. There's a negative atmosphere. You guys are interfering with my aura. I don't feel calm in my WoW environment right now. It's just, there's a negative atmosphere. There's bad karma. It's bad karma. The GM blamed me and me alone for the guild falling apart. Fucking hell. I bought a server transfer to get away from all the grief, and now I am raiding in a happier guild. Hey! And it's all going well for now. Thank you. And if you get this, decide to use it, send out a bro fist to you. There you go, my friend. Thank you very much for your story. That is a good story. I mean, that is a lot of shit that went your way. There's no doubt about it. That is a lot of shit that went your way. Oh, man. I bet you, I can only imagine in summary to this story that you were just like, what the fuck is going on? What the hell is happening here? I kind of want to know why this happened, though. It's a good story, but why did Chair FM, a friend, Real ID, decide to hack your account and then do all that shit? Did he lose his marbles IRL? Did he lose did it just go badly? Is that what happened there? Did it just go badly? Oh my god, time's getting away from me. Okay, we better crack on. Oh my god, this is a really long story too. Okay, let's go with this one. Okay, I'm going to entice you with this one. The title of this story is When Gamers Finally Get Laid. Yeah. Who's excited for this story? Yeah. 3 out of 5 for the title. Let's hope this has a happy ending. Double entendre. I believe so. Okay. And a bro fist to you as well. That's for you, the author of this wonderful story. Well, he says, this is my lame-ass drama story. Well, the worst one. Okay. We started playing in vanilla. Who's we? I'm already lost in your tale. I'm lost already. We. Who's we? I want to know. Give me some backstory. In the story, we are made of 3 real-life friend groups. And the first 2 met when we were leveling. In the start, I was hardcore and raided all the vanilla in the top server guild. Good man. Me and one of my best friends were in the guild as hardcore, but my cousin and classmate through 1st to 10th grade. Can someone give me a good idea of what age that is? Because I don't know. Who were married. Oh, okay, I don't think it matters then. We're in the guild as hangarounds, socials. Really, they called you hangarounds? That's like derogatory, don't you think? Your guild title is hangaround, like a butt sniffer. That's like what Ben does to other dogs. He hangs around them, sniffing their assholes. Or the JJs, whichever. I'm not being sexist. He sniffs both ways. He likes to put it in the butt sometimes. The other group of friends went in the social guild with less raiding and could not get any progress. Okay, so we've got a group of people who've all split up and gone different ways. Some are casual, some are hardcore. And we got people in a different guild, which is kind of casual, but they still keep in contact, you know, they don't raid much. Then the Burning Crusade. Because of work, I could not raid so much, and my best friend was so hooked, and it was affecting his life way too much, he quit the game. Why let the game do that? Seriously. We made a decision to switch servers and play with a group of people from our country, mainly because of the time zone. I understand that. I really have no idea how the Russians lasted so long on the EU servers. I've played with many, many Russian guys, and they would start raiding at like 11 PM and raid with us till like 2, 3 in the morning. That shit is crazy, man. I mean, it annoys me, even playing at European time, Central European time, it's an hour later. So they might start the raid at like 7 PM. Seems kind of cool. It's like 8 PM for me. We don't finish till 11. I can't even have a fap after that. It's too late. I'm tired. My arm's all exhausted and shit. No consideration, some people. No consideration. We joined a guild there, and it was a big guild with a few 10-man raiding groups. Alright, I'm full stopping this shit right here. I want you guys to do some research. I want you to find out, okay? I need you guys to find out how many of these mega guilds there are that have multiple 10-man raiding guilds, raiding groups within them. Is this widespread? Is this a widespread thing I have never heard of in my entire life? I have never heard, besides, we were surprised in Taiwan when they were doing this. They had multiple guilds. They had one guild with so many. And I'm not talking about alt groups either. I'm talking about individual 10-man raiding groups within the same guild that are all like the same players. So just have a quick look here. Just Team 2. Yes. Yes, it is. My guild has 4 10-mans. Largest guild in the world has like 2,000 players. We have 3. Ugh, God. He was in a guild with 500 people raiding. I've seen 5 to 10 individual groups. What the fuck? Those aren't raiding guilds. Those are fucking... I don't know what they are. Like a mashed potato of raiding. That's crazy stuff. I met a dude I worked with once, and we started talking, and I met a few of his friends since we all had similar backgrounds. We hit it off right away and made our own guild. Because of work, we made it clear that we were not a hardcore raiding guild. Only few friends having fun, and it worked out awesome. Not a lot of progress, but most of the time, most of the fun we have ever had, and still talk about it to this day. That's awesome. That is really cool when that works out. I have had very little success with friends who've tried World of Warcraft and have managed to, one, either keep up with me or stick it out in the right way. Because your best friends IRL, and all that stuff, but everybody has different goals. Look at me and Ghosty. Completely different mindsets about World of Warcraft. It's just the way it is. I adore it when real life friends actually can play together as well and have similar sort of mindset. I think that's awesome. Then the drama starts. My cousin and classmate were having problems. She came to me and told me that she had a thing for one of my mates. And as soon as she told me that, I could name the date of when it started with them because they both changed that day. Weird how it hit me. It's not in the best of English, so let me work it out. Weird how it hit me, and I guessed the right day when she asked me. So he knew the day when she came up to him and said, there's a problem. This married couple. Ooh. Since I was the guild master and people for some reason tell me all their problems, as I told you, it's nothing to do with your work. It's that random position of authority in a game. People look up to it. I talked to my friend and classmate, and he was a man about it and told me what happened and why this was happening. So he took the high road like a baller that he is. This was not affecting the guild since he hate quit some time ago. Me and she were the only two left playing in our friends group. So he made a new guild and gradually your friends sort of slipped away into the cracks, which is what happens. That's what happens with IRL groups. And you eventually get a lot of new people in. Now we needed 25 man since we had finished all the 10 man and most on farm. So we started inviting people to the guild. We made 2 times 10 man's groups so that people could get gear that did not have it. My friend asked if he and my cousin could take over Team 2. I would offload Team 2 in a heartbeat. I would offload them in a heartbeat. It took him 1 week to invite everyone on the damn server to the guild. Yeah, you look like a raider. Hell, you're capped. Come on, join my guild. Come on, everybody in. Come on. We're putting a 10 man together. We need at least 600 people. At least 600 people. What if someone logs off? We need at least 450 replacements. Come on, everybody in. Everybody in. And in that week, he invited and kicked 99% of the people he invited. That's funny. It's one long continuous paragraph. All right. Because they did not have the gear he wanted them to have. If only you could check what people's gear was before you invited them to the guild. We should petition Blizzard for that. We should. We should petition Blizzard. So he got himself a group of people with all the gear from 10 man and started raiding 10 man with only that group of players. Then started to post times on the G-chat how awesome they were and how fast they were going through. Not only that, he took all the healers and saved them, so Raid 1 could not raid that week unless we used alts, and we made it a rule right at the start to have right at the start. Alts have no looting priority whatsoever. Only way for them to get loot was if it's going to be disenchanted. So the alts were not well geared. However, we finished all the 10 man over the weekend like ballers. Good man, cope with the situation. I had a word with them too, and made it clear why the second raiding group was made. And the number 1 raid group was taking in almost all the new people, so we can raid 25 man. No core player had a prio in the 10 man, and everyone was okay with that. Were they really? Were they okay with that? I've got a question at this point. If you were a main raider and your guild's deciding to go 25 man, and then they're telling you, well, you don't really have a raid spot anymore while we test other players. I don't think I'm going to be too happy with that. I'm like, well, we've got 10 of us. We should invite another 15, 20, 25 people and then rotate them in. But the 10 man should still stay there. Especially if things are on farm. I think that's pretty normal to do that. Now, 2 weeks later, he was still saving healers because he invited dumb fucks from other guilds that left or were kicked for being dumb fucks. That would happen. Ninja looters and so on. And they left and joined wherever. So there's people coming and going into your guild left and right. You should have stamped on this ages ago. Seriously. I would not tolerate this shit. No way. Sadly, I could not take action since I was not online for that time. And so we're a big part of Raid Group 1 because of work. Sadly, I left them in charge since they were both officers and raid leaders. So you left 2 irresponsible goofs in charge of your guild while you logged out. Bad. In 3 weeks, he fucked up the guild to show a chick he was the man. And in that time, they broke up and all the mess that follows was too much, so the guild disbanded. Wow, 3 weeks from 10-man farm status to absolute collapse. Jesus, that is a fucking downfall, that is. Now, since we were all real-life friends, we still made a decision to join a server my workmates and friends came from before they did the mistake to join the servers like we did. It was a crap server. So you all moved server at some point and joined this guild. I get it. And it all went pear-shaped. So you moved servers again. When we got there, one of the old guild asked if they wanted to join and had any other players so they asked me to join them. when we got there, one of the old guild asked if they wanted to join, if they had any other good players, so they asked me to join them. I was playing a rogue at the time, and one day we made an alt run for the fun on a Saturday. Just the ones online. I had a shaman healer, and after the run, the guildmaster asked me if I was ready to switch to the shaman, as I did that good. Anybody want to do an alt run? Yeah. Excuse me, are you ready to make that your main character? Whoa. Hey. Here's where you jump from A to Z there. I was just rolling my alt. No, I'm a rogue. This is an alt run with friends. Yeah, are you ready? Are you ready to change class? No, not in the least. I wasn't planning on doing that. I just have an alt shaman. That's really weird. Don't ask me that question. That would be really crazy. After the talk, I agreed to a switch. Why? Why did you do that? Why would you do that? I don't understand. Why would you change classes like that? That's so weird. That is a really, really weird thing. It's like, hey, does anybody want to come to do a 5-man? Yeah. Oh, you're pretty good on your alt. Thanks. You ready to change? No? That's really weird. What kind of discussion was it? It's like, well, we don't need your rogue. We need a shaman. We need a shaman. So why don't you do that? Okay. Now, I had more time to play as my girlfriend was in school and work, and I had less work. So I could raid 3 to 4 times a week, sometimes 5. And everything was going awesome. Was taking the top of the healing every raid and had a blast. Now, the guild master asked if we had any of the friends on the server, and the guild needs a resto druid. And my friend, the lover, made an application. The lover made an application. We were sadly and are good guys and told the GM that he was a good player. Okay, so you told the GM this guy's a good player, okay, I get it. And he was... And he was when we were raiding. Cool. So he was a good player and he was a good player when they were raiding. This one's a little bit difficult to read, bear with me. So they wanted to see how he was, and they took him into 5-mans and more 5-mans. Sadly, the druid was way too easy to play at the time, and he was a dick, letting people die because he was watching some TV show and looking at Facebook. On your trial? You can't focus on a trial for more than 5 minutes. Oh, we're going to do a 5-man just to see if you can, heal pretty well. Alright. Facebook, TV, more distractions than I could possibly imagine. And they told him that if he did well, he was going to get invited to the guild. And he did not stand up with all his gear. He was a dick when asked why he did this. And because that player that was asked to evaluate him was a 17-year-old lady, and he did not take that well. Why? Because you were watching TV and Facebook? You were looking at girls on Facebook. There's a girl evaluating you, and you were taking offense because I'm busy looking at other girls on Facebook, dreaming about sending that poke their way. You were worried the first time when you sent the friend invite, weren't you? I knew you once at school, and you were really hot then. And I'm sure that after watching all these teen movies, you probably fell in love with me at school, but were too shy to ask me. So if I send you that poke, that wonderful poke, if I send you that simple poke, then we're probably going to have sex in like 20 minutes. So I'm just going to watch Facebook and hope for the best. That's bound to be what happened. He was not going to let some girl boss him around. This guy sounds like a really good guy. He does, honestly. I kind of want him as a friend. Not really. I think he was 22 at the time. So he did not get in the guild. No, really? He didn't get in the guild? This is outrageous. Now, for the next few days, we had to listen to to how lame it was to send some girl to evaluate him. She was a good player, and she was in the guild with her brother, mother, and dad. What? She was in the guild with her mother, brother, and dad? That's so rare. That's like my family. That is crazy. And one of them played a druid, so she had some knowledge of how to play a druid after playing a bit on their account. Now, at this time, you would think it's over, but no, it better not be over, because the title of this story indicates that somebody's getting laid. Somebody better get laid at the end of this story, I'm telling you. After that, we did not play with him for a long time. Good, he's a dick. Time to get fucked. Now, work again, so no more raiding. We knew about a guild on another server, and a friend... Wow, you guys are all over the fucking place. You seem like a virus that is spreading through the WoW system. Like, his fingers everywhere. We knew about a guild on another server, and a friend of a friend was in that guild. So a few of us met them at a bar to talk to them in time. And in time, we transferred to that server and joined them. Fucking, how much money are you spending on WoW? Now, we started raiding a bit as time allows us, since most of the guild members live in the same city. Hold on, right? You left this other guild because you couldn't raid. So you moved to another guild to raid. Just putting that out there. Just putting that out there. Since most of the guild members live in the same city, they meet up in a party, and within 1 hour, he took and beat up the GM and the half-brother. Yeah, the brother was an ass, but come on. Later we found out that he just met a girl, and for some reason, he needed to show how tough he is. I'm sure she was very impressed at turning up at a party. There's nothing more impressive to a lady than turning up at a party that's a bunch of friends and then beating somebody up who's like, hey, do you want a beer? And then gets punched in the face. Yeah, so impressive. You were a really tough guy, you know? Especially like WoW Nerd on WoW Nerd. It's a good strategy, guys. I really recommend it. I'm sure you'll get very far. Today he has almost no friends. His girlfriend is a pain in the ass, boring control freak. We tried to talk to him again and he wanted to start playing again. We're on Sylvanas EU now. Shout out to Sylvanas. And as you know, there was a line to get in. He started crying about that and we told him that it's only for the first few weeks as it always is. He starts asking one and one if they wanted to switch servers again and trying to sunder the group. I like that expression. He tried to sunder the group. Nice. It's like he's Deathwing or some shit. And now he told us since we did not switch server, he has quit the game again like it was our fault. Who got laid? Who got laid in this story? Nobody got laid. What the hell? The hell? There's a marriage breakup. We had that. A guy got a girlfriend. There was a fight. There was a fist fight. There was lots of guild transfers. Nobody got laid. Your title of your story, Savar, is misleading, to say the least. I'm sorry for my spelling. I have dyslexia and English is my third language. Smart ass. Nobody got laid. Nobody. Sucks. Nobody got laid whatsoever. Unbelievable. Still, moral of the story, some of your friends are assholes, but you need that asshole friend, don't you? Because then you just look much better. While he's off trying to beat up WoW nerds, you're like, yeah, this, I'll protect you. Because I'm awesome. I will totally protect you. I will totally protect you. Well, we wanted someone to have some sex, didn't we? No, lying about laid? That's just shocking. That's just shocking. But I have noticed the time, so I'm going to save the third and fourth stories for next time. Because it's my anniversary, as I told you. And I'm not going to punch anybody to impress Emma, because she would leave me. Because that's a really stupid thing to do. I'm guessing this whole story is a lie. I don't know if it's a lie. I don't know if it's a lie. I don't think it is a lie. I think it's hey, you know, third language. It was quite difficult to read, but we got there. It was a good effort, though. Good effort. It's pretty cool. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Ah, the lover. Punch Emma. Have a one. No, it's not my birthday. It's our anniversary. We have been together 9 years. 9 years with my wonderful lady. And in that time, she's seen me from running company vehicles to doing YouTube videos. And she's still with me. Result. Result. Okay, tomorrow is web show day, guys. Remember, send in your transmogs to the website. Send me your brofists if you want them on the wall. Send me the pictures to preachgaming@gmail.com. Transmogs to preachgaming.com. All good. Alright, guys. And I will see you Monday. There's no more dailies till Monday. But there's a web show tomorrow, so I'm not gone for too long. You have a great evening and a great weekend. Seriously, have a really good weekend. It's important. Take it easy, ballers.